Yo, what is good, everybody? It is KJ, and I am back with PPL Flare Week 5. So I want to start off with a couple of different things. So the first thing is we did make some changes. We dropped Staraptor and Hatterene for Meloetta, which you're seeing on the screen, and Enamorous Therian. I felt like Staraptor wasn't very good on this team. I couldn't really bring it. There wasn't situations where I was going to bring it over something like Mamo or over something like Ogerpon. So I decided to get rid of it. Next, so we are supposed to be playing Trexo this week. However, we did schedule, and unfortunately he couldn't make it, and then he had to get a sub. So there's been a lot of nonsense around that, but I'm not going to get into it. It is what it is. So we are playing a sub for him, and I think they're the Poke Professor. So I'm going to link Trexo's channel in the description, but I'm also going to make sure I link the Poke Professor's channel as well, just because it feels right. And yeah, so there is that. And then finally, I built this team because we were supposed to play earlier in the week. I built this team freaking, I don't know, over a week ago at this point. So I don't really remember what this team does. So I'm kind of relearning on the fly with y'all. So the first mon that we are bringing is the Frostmoth with heavy duty boots. We are Quiver Dance. We have Ice Beam and Bug Buzz. And then we also have U-Turn. And I believe, if I remember correctly, the U-Turn is so that we can U-Turn on the potential King Gambit that's coming in. Because I do think King Gambit is going to be one of the mons that's coming. And King Gambit is the mon that really pressures this the most. We are Terra Bug this week, so honestly, this thing is very good and can set up on a couple of different mons. It does check bundle really, really well. So if this thing comes in after bundle kills something, bundle flip turns, it U-turns. That's kind of the interaction that I'm expecting, but bundle does not really do a whole bunch to this. So we are good specifically because we're ice scales and we're also pretty spadef invested. So yeah, there's that. Next, we have the Ogerpon, and we are an SD set with U-turn. And honestly, again, it's just a U-turn to pivot around and get things in and out. And yeah, it should be pretty solid. If we SD on something, we're going to be hitting really hard. Ogerpon does Ogerpon things. It pushes buttons, and it has Mold Breaker, which is really nice just in general for any immunities. It's also nice, for example, the Heat Proof on the Sinistcha, which I think is coming. That is one of his Terra Captains, as well as for something like neutralizing gas for the Wheezing. So that is really nice to have. And yeah, I'm looking forward to just pushing buttons with Ogerpon again. One of my favorite mons to use in draft at this point. It's been so much fun. It's only been 4 games, but it's been a blast. Next, we have the Wheezing, and this thing is actually one of my better checks to quite a few of his offensive mons, specifically the Garchomp and the King Gambit, and the Gliscor if it comes. So I don't think Gliscor is coming, but this thing is very good into all of those. We do have to be Pain Split, unfortunately, because they can all SD and get past where we are. So that's not great. Like, if we Willow them and then they SD and they keep SDing, like, if we don't have Pain Split, we really can't do anything. I do expect a Chomp that has some special moves and special investment, because Draco does quite a bit to this, but we'll see what happens. Next, we have what I consider to be probably the win con, or at least going to break this team down a ton. Their water switch-ins are non-existent, so we are Specs with Battle Bond, and we are speed creeping, I believe, Scarf Magnezone. Yeah, because base 60s hit 240. So yeah, we're creeping Scarf Magnezone with this. And honestly, a lot of times I can just click Surf. I can just click Surf and do a ton of damage. If Sinistcha has Terra'd, then this thing just absolutely obliterates like everything. So I'm going to try to get this in. And the best part is Sucker Punch, we don't have to, from King Gambit, we don't have to worry about because we're a Dark type. And if we get the Battle Bond boost, this thing is nuts. So I'm looking forward to being able to click buttons with this. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Next, we have our Focus Sash. That's right. Focus Sash Mammoth, which is our dedicated lead. We need to get rocks up against this team because rocks are very important. Rocks are very important to just chip away at things, get everything into Gren range. That's the plan. This entire plan is just get everything into Gren range and hope for the best. And then last mon we have is the Meloetta, which is like a secondary check to the Iron Bundle. and also just does pretty well. It can U-turn on quite a few things. It also can click Focus Blast. Psychic coverage is really good into this team. Again, they could bring something like Magnezone, and I did show the team earlier, but we had basically like a gentleman's agreement that they would not bring Dunsparce or Grumpig. So Dunsparce and Grumpig, on the image that I have here, I think I showed Dunsparce, but the Mon is actually Grumpig. And because they had asked me to play early, I had prepped thinking that they would have Dunsparce. Well, they ended up getting rid of the Dunsparce trade and keeping Grumpig. So they were like, gentleman's agreement. You probably already prepped. You're accommodating me and my schedule, so I won't bring Grumpig. And I was like, okay, cool. Word. That sounds great. So yeah, I think I have not those 9 to prep for, but any of the 9 could come. These are the 9 I think these are the 6 of the 9 that I think are going to come. But if I see Delphox, if I see Magnezone, or if I see Gliscor, I'm not surprised. I might be a little happy if I see one of them because I think my team does better into some of those Mons, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, I will catch y'all for the match. Okay, we are back, and let's see what they bring. Okay, so no Sinistcha and no Gambit. Okay, I feel better about that, I think. The Delphox is a little scary, but I think we'll just have to play around it. Yeah, so Delphox is here, and no Sinistcha is incredible. That is wonderful to see. So, and we do see the freaking Gliscor. Okay. We do see Gliscor. So, let's see. We always lead Mamo here. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. Okay, Gliscor comes out. Nice. Okay, we just click rocks. What are they going to do? They might also get hazards up. Aha, counter. Okay. I'm actually kind of cool with that. Counter lead was a cool lead. Counter lead was a cool lead, but I wanted rocks. Yep. So they're going to counter again. At least knock. Okay, cool. Gliscor is in a spot. Gliscor is definitely in a spot here. They withdraw. That's fine. Send out Professor. What is that? Ooh, okay. We get to Heavy Slam this. Rocks come off. Okay. They are Black Sludge. Yeah, we get to Heavy Slam this. Yeah. Yep, Heavy Slam does a ton. They defog. That's fine. I'm going to get rocks up again. I want rocks up again. Like, I want rocks back up. Mamo doing a ton of work already. This is great. Show me no defog. Ooh, they defogged again. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. We have switch-ins to everything else, so it's fine. We'll just take the Heavy Slam. Yeah. Okay. We go into Frostmoth on this every time because it really doesn't do much to Frostmoth. If it flip turns, that's fine. I didn't expect Mamoswine to stay alive. Okay, Hydro comes out. I'm gonna U-turn. That is fine. We did get to 257, though. I think it's boots. I think the thing is boots. In comes hands. That's fine. Okay. So what do I want to switch in? What do I want to bring in on hands? Honestly, I kind of want to just go... Yeah, I kind of want to just go Ogerpon. Okay, let's just Ivy Cudgel. There's no reason not to. We should get damage on this, yeah. They Drain Punch. Okay. I think Cudgel's a... I think Cudgel will be... You know what? Let's Horn Leech. Let's just Horn Leech. Yeah, I don't see why we don't... Go from 166 to 225. 166. 225. Okay. Because what this does is this just puts this in... It puts it in range of pretty much everything else. Yeah, I'm going to Cudgel here. Ooh, we got the crit, too. Ooh, I am sorry. I probably should have just SD'd. Honestly. I probably should have just SD'd. I kind of want to just come in and click Dark Pulse. I think Specs Dark Pulse just wins. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna fucking go for it. I think Specs Dark Pulse, if we get the boost, just wins. I think this just wins. It's gonna be close with the Garchomp. He withdrew. Ooh, okay. This is good. This is really good. Please tell me Chomp. Is this Bundle? Oh my goodness. We just erased Bundle. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Bundle's gone. Go sub. Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to click Dark Pulse here. I knew this wouldn't kill. It flinched! Oh my goodness. Wait, this might be game. That actually might be game. I am sorry about the flinch. Oh my goodness. Depending on what they were, if they were adamant, it was a roll. If they were adamant and had outrage, it was a roll to kill. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Okay. I think Gren just wins. Because we're at +1. We're Specs. Yeah, Gren, I think, just wins. And if it doesn't, then at this point, Mamo wins. Yeah, at this point, Mamo wins. Yeah, Gren wins. Holy crap. Well, shout out to homie Onesie Bennett. He was like, yo, just bring Specs. And sure enough, Specs Gren went off. Holy crap. Yeah, that's going to be, I think, yeah, that's going to be 5 kills for... Oh my goodness. That flinch definitely mattered, but I also think I had the tools to deal with, like, my thinking there was if I get Chomp into range of the Mamo, then, like, Meloetta switches into, whatchamacallit. But, yo, GG to my opponent. We're going to get a 5-0. And, yo, Gren popped the hell off. So, again, I'm going to leave my original opponent's channel in the description, but I'm also going to leave my opponent here channel in the description. And, yo, I will catch y'all for the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.